Today, let's talk about Instant Money Robot, because chances are you stumbled across this thing during a late night scroll, or maybe someone sent you a link saying it's the easiest way to make money online. And if you're like me, you raised an eyebrow and thought, this sounds too good to be true. So let's really unpack it and determine whether it is a legit opportunity or just a scam that you should avoid. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Now let's get back to the review. On the landing page, you've got a video narrated by a guy named Kevin Kala. Whether he's the actual creator, just a paid actor, or a guy reading off a teleprompter, we really don't know. What we do know is he kicks off the sales pitch with this rags to riches backstory. He claims he used to flip burgers at McDonald's, and then one day stumbled upon the Instant Money Robot, and it supposedly changed his life. He says that you can make money too, and all you have to do is activate it. And then by doing so, you will see $609.27 show up in your account. The whole pitch is meant to appeal to people who feel overwhelmed by the complexity of online business. Kevin keeps saying you don't need any skills, experience, or even tech background. Just follow the instructions, click a few buttons, and apparently money starts landing in your account like clockwork. He also says that if he were to charge you for access to the protocol, you'd pay $1,300, but today it's free. However, you still have to pay $9 to access it, and he claims that that's just to cover hosting costs. I think that the $9 is just the foot in the door. Once you're in, that's when the real upsells start coming. And by the way, that $9 isn't even consistent because I've seen it being charged $17, even $19. Now, if you were to sign up for it, what are you actually getting? Kevin says that you are accessing the Instant Money Robot protocol that exploits a loophole that supposedly lets you tap into the airline industry's revenue streams. And he says that you exploiting the loophole with his protocol is beneficial to the airline industry because so far that industry has made $5 billion due to people using Instant Money Robot. Honestly, it doesn't even make sense, and to me, and it sounds like he's just trying to make his program sound more legitimate. If that were not enough, he claims there are only 127 spots and that 109 are already taken. But if you close the page and come back later, there are still the same number of spots remaining. Now, those are just some of the things that makes you doubt whether this thing is legit. And that brings me to the fake reviews. If you've checked out the video, there are glowing testimonials of people telling us how they made hundreds, even thousands, using the robot. But I don't think any of it is real. They all sound scripted with their over-the-top enthusiasm and strangely polished delivery. Another thing that did turn me off is how they have an upsell right on the order page asking you to invest $19 for lifetime updates. Now, this to me is a sign that you're entering a funnel, not a system. So at the end of the day, is Instant Money Robot legit? I really don't think so. There are way too many red flags. The vague product description, the fake scarcity, the fake testimonials, the upsells right out of the gate, and the lack of transparency all point to a system that's designed to take your money rather than to help you make any. So if you were thinking about buying in, my honest take, save your money. Put it towards something that actually teaches you a skill or gives you a product with real-world value. There are legit ways to make money online, but this isn't one of them. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for more.